Hello and welcome to Justeventonline Weekend News. I am Fatima Seriki for the news headlines. Universities won't embark on strike again, Tinubu declares. Senior civil servants urge Tinubu to cancel the rector's promotion exams. Cash boost. Yahaya Seriki Foundation empowers 1,800 Kwarans with 250 million naira. Federal government raises 585 million naira to pay fine for inmates. 500 billion naira needed to reduce housing deficit, says FHA. NDLEA alerts parents on youths concealing illegal substance in fancy bottles. Osun denies appointment of acting chief judge. Super Eagles head to draw by Zimbabwe. Now the news in details. President Bola Tinubu has said his administration will take all necessary actions to ensure that universities do not embark on strike actions again. He said constructive dialogue and negotiation should be prioritized over actions that negatively impact the welfare and future of Nigerian students. He added that the federal government is willing to establish synergy with all the academic unions within universities in the country, as well as exhaust all avenues for dialogue before any strike actions. Senior civil servants in federal civil service have called on President Bola Tinubu to, as a matter of urgency, cancel the recently conducted promotion examinations for directors in the country. The civil servants also urged the president to use his discretion to appoint permanent secretaries through a transparent and judicious process that places emphasis on seniority, experience, and qualification, among other credible criteria used in the past. As part of efforts geared towards fostering economic growth and empowers the less privileged in Kwarans State, the Yahaya Seriki Foundation has empowered the people with a sum of 250 million naira through Cash Boost initiative. The foundation, which is owned by APC chieftain, business tycoon, and proudly son of Ilorin Emirate, Ambassador Abdel Fattah Yahaya Seriki, distributed the cash empowerment to business owners, women, widows, students, and others. Speaking during the empowerment program, Yahaya Seriki said the act was to emulate and support Governor Abdurrahman Abdulrazak in bringing succor to Kwarans. Distributing check to beneficiaries, a Dongari community was given 50 million naira for development of the region, while 500,000 naira, 250,000 and 50,000 naira was given to other beneficiaries respectively. Yahaya Seriki, who said the empowerment cut across all local government in Kwarans State, urged the beneficiaries to utilize it wisely and judiciously. Commending Yahaya Seriki's philanthropic gesture, Governor Abdurrahman Abdulrazak said the empowerment came at a crucial time when the country is faced with economic downturn. He applauded him and urged him to do more for Kwarans State and its people to thrive. The federal government has commenced the release of 4,068 inmates languishing in correctional facilities across the country over their inability to pay fines. The government said 585 million naira was raised by corporate bodies as corporate social responsibility for that purpose. Speaking during the flag off of the program, the Minister of Interior, Olubunmi Tunji-Ojo, said the initiative is part of the effort to decongest prisons in the country. The Managing Director of the Federal Housing Authority, Benga Ashafa, has said the authority requires at least 500 billion naira to sufficiently reduce the number of homeless persons in the country. This was as he revealed that the authority has successfully built about 149,000 housing units in the 50 years of its existence. The National Drug Law Enforcement Agency has urged parents to be vigilant and check for small decorative bottles in the bags or pockets of their children. This was made known in a statement shared by the Director of Media and Advocacy, Femi Babafemi, on Sunday. He disclosed that the bottles are reportedly being used to package a substance known as loud, particularly among youth in the affluent areas in Lagos, adding that the substance are sold at a considerable price, with each bottle fetching around 15,000 naira. The Osun State government has said the governor, Ademola Adeleke, has not appointed anyone as acting chief judge of the state, noting that he only forwarded the resolution of the State House of Assembly that asks the chief judge, Adepele Ojo, to step aside to the National Judicial Commission. The State Commissioner for Information and Public Enlightenment, Kolapo Alimi, said the governor in his communication to the Chief Judge of Nigeria only notified him of the current investigation of the Osun Chief Judge and made a recommendation to the National Judicial Council for the appointment of an acting Chief Judge. The last on the news is sports. Nigeria Super Eagles on Sunday were head to a 1-1 draw by the Warriors of Zimbabwe in their second match of World Cup qualifiers. The pressure was on the Super Eagles as they needed a positive result after an underwhelming draw against Lesotho at the Godswill Akpabio Stadium last Thursday. Nigeria kept on searching for the winning goal in the closing stage of the match, but the Warriors remained resolute in their defense. We have come to the end of the news. Here's a recap of the story. Universities won't embark on strike again, Tinubu declares. Senior civil servants urge Tinubu to cancel directors' promotion exams. Cash boost. Yahaya Seriki Foundation empowers 1,800 Kwarans with 250 million naira. Federal government raises 585 million to pay fines for inmates. 500 billion naira needed to reduce housing deficit, says FHA. NDLEA alert parents on youths concealing illegal substance in fancy bottles. Osun denies appointment of acting chief judge. Super Eagles head to draw by Zimbabwe. Thank you for watching Justeventonline Weekend News. It doesn't matter who you are or where you come from. The ability to triumph begins with you, always. For more news, visit www.justeventonline.com and to read more updates, follow us on our social media platforms with a tap at Justeventonline. You can also send us an email on justeventonline@gmail.com. I am Fatima Seriki. Do have a good night.